Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, for those who don't know. And where have I been? So, a lot has happened since I last did a video when I started my channel. I wanted to do the Dave Ramsey stuff. Well, my husband and I are wanting to get out of debt. And so I started this channel and I did a why we are getting out of debt video, like why Dave Ramsey and stuff, our Dave Ramsey story. And I haven't posted any videos because a lot of stuff happened right after. So this is kind of a life update. So this might be in different videos. That way it's not just one huge long video. But first, I'm going to talk about how my husband had a herniated disc. In April, he had some pain going on in his back and went to the chiropractor a couple times and nothing was happening. Like, it wasn't fixing the problem, and he had gone off work. He had taken a few days off work, and then we made an appointment for a pain care center, and we wanted to just see what else was going on. So he went to the appointment with his mom. I was working doubles that weekend, so he went with his mom, and the best thing that they could suggest was doing an MRI. So they sent him over to the emergency room because the insurance didn't want to pre-authorize the MRI. So he got an MRI that showed that he had a disc herniation. So from there we followed up with our primary care physician, who said that we could go back to that pain care, and so we did treatments for the steroid injections into his lower back. We had to, at that point, use our $1,000 emergency fund to pay for it, because with the stuff with medical, we've gotten the bills in, because they will bill the insurance and then we will get a bill for what doesn't get covered. But with the injections, we had to pay up front out of pocket. So we had to pull the emergency fund. And at that point, we knew he couldn't be working. So that, at that point, took us down to my income was the only income. And it ended up being that he did a month of injections once a week for a few weeks. And then he had, like, mandatory a month of physical therapy. And he ended up doing physical therapy for about 2 months. And so when we found out he had a disc herniation, that was at the end of April. And we went and did the short-term disability with his work, but of course you have to have paperwork and stuff. So by the time we got all of our paperwork and everything for that was the end of May. So we didn't see any money for him being out of work, which he gets paid weekly, so we didn't see anything until the very end of May. And so he was out of work for the entire month of May and the entire month of June and the last week of April. He didn't get to go back to work until July 1st, or right after the beginning of July, and he started going back to work part-time. And he was still doing physical therapy at that point. And again, with the paperwork, it's called the report of attending physician, so you have to have, like, progress notes and everything, and so we had to have a month's worth of progress notes from his physical therapist. And so at that point was another, like, lengthy process with paperwork and not seeing any money. And at that point we had already used our emergency fund and we still had bills coming up. So we ended up using the emergency fund, so that automatically took us right back down to baby step number 1. So that happened, and he went back working 4 hours a shift for the first 2 weeks, and then he was doing 6-hour shifts. Let's see, it was a month of 6-hour shifts, and then he started doing his 8-hour shifts, and as of September 1st, he is now allowed to do overtime hours. So from his injury in April, he could not work regular hours until as of September 1st. And it's the 21st. It's the 21st of September. So he's only been able to work what he normally works for now 3 weeks. And so we are getting back on track and everything. We're still officially in baby step number 1, and we are going to be doing a no spend October, because with everything that's been going on this year, we really need to recalculate where our monthly bills are and our expenses to see how much extra we have, because there's been job transitionings in that as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll continue to fill you in. Bye.